Oh, I didn't see you there. You've caught me during my weekly beard trimming session. You know, since you've joined me, I've had a little thought rattling around in the old thinkery-do for some time now, and I think I'll take this opportunity to share it with you, while I do my trimming. Now, I understand movie adaptations will have to be different than the books they're based on. Books have more space for and the better ability to communicate and convey nuance. Naturally, their goal is to increase the emotional impact of a scene, so really such changes are quite necessary. If a character is delivering the same line, you have to respect the meaning of the line in the source material. He was terrified. I mean, imagine being selected for something that dangerous and not having volunteered at all. He needed a sense of stability. He needed that calm, in control at all times, because as we learn later on, he had mastered himself so as to protect others from what he would have otherwise become. And that is why Dumbledore asked Harry if he had put his name into the goblet of fire calmly. Well, I guess we're all done here. Join me next week when I discuss why Han shot first. Cute, innocent, but completely unaware that behind them is a giant drake looming. Dun dun dun.
So a quick little update on our garden. This asparagus bed is doing well. You can probably see all the shoots coming up, ferning out. There's one that was struggling a little bit, but it's still alive, so it should be okay. We've put cardboard around the whole garden. That's to keep the weeds down. This bed here, we put a tarp in it to catch the rainwater, so that way we don't have to go all the way to the carport to collect water to water our plants. And then here's all of our onions. They're doing really well. The brassicas are behind them, as well as some peas along the side with the little trellis. And at the very back, there's a little lettuce, cut and come again style. Just put that there because I didn't have anywhere to put the lettuce and it was wanting something. So here's the next bed. I don't think this one's quite wide enough. We're going to widen it a little bit more. And then the distance between this bed and the last is too much for not putting a bed in, but it's also too little to put the same size bed in. So what we're going to end up doing is widening this one out, having a gap in between, and then putting a cattle panel trellis in between the two. So here's our last bed over here. This is the one we were working on today. We have the tomatoes all on the left side here, and all of our cauliflower. The ones in the center are early cauliflower, so they make smaller heads and they produce sooner. And obviously these ones over here are just a traditional white cauliflower. And that's an update of our garden. Ben's over there. We have some more plants that need to get in the ground soon, so we're trying to hurry. We've got all of our peppers right here. Here is some popcorn and a few more tomato plants. And then we have our grow table up by our cabin that has a whole bunch more. So we're trying to rush, but only so much time in the day. It's mostly the tomatoes that we need to pot up. Some of these things we're going to be putting in the beds. I have some space for the arugula, but yeah, the tomatoes are way too big. They're probably root bound, so they need some more soil. So we're just taking one of those pots we made. I just create a little indentation in the center. And these are wet, so it's going to be a little difficult for me to get these out of here. I think they watered them right before they opened their farm stand. But you just kind of want to squeeze on the base and pull up on the plant really gently. And it should come out without ripping too many. There we go. So it's actually not too root bound. It's looking pretty good, which is a good sign. But it'll be much happier in this soil here. So these nubs right here are roots. And when you bury that and they stay moist, the roots shoot out and the plant has those nubs going up. I'm not actually finding any on this one. But all these little hairs are also like indicators of, it's telling the plant that it's underground. So if you bury it, it sends out more roots and it makes the plant stronger. You don't have to record.
I know, but I figured I would anyway.
Oh, okay.
I mean, it's at the very least B-roll.
Yeah, maybe you could say something funny.
These tomatoes are Roma tomatoes, which were named for Rome. Which is where the Romans were from.
What? I hope I didn't kill them.
We'll find out. I don't think you did, though.
We'll find out.
What?
Nothing.
Well, I guess we're all done here. Join me next week when I discuss why Han shot first. All right.
Thunder in the background makes it so fucking cool.
That's good. Are we good? We think we're good?
I think so.
All right, let's wrap this up.
Sorry I interrupted you on the last time.
No, you're fine. You're fine.